How
Yeah.
did it feel this year, especially compared to last year?
Felt a lot better this year than last year for sure. Just with my nerves and how I felt going into it. I just ran out a little bit of time. I slowed myself down a little too much because last year I was sped up and going through the course too fast. So um, kind of said I'm gonna calm down, relax, and take my time with my shots. But at the end, ran out a little bit of time.
Could you hear the wall cheering for you when you went
Yeah,
out?
yeah, for sure. Especially when they made the intros, them chanting my name. Feels good. I know the fans still to this day message me and talk about how much they miss me. Put on that Clipper uniform, so it was good to have the swell come out and still hear them chanting my name.
I know last year for the All-Star you wore special sneakers. Is that
Mm-hmm.
the case tonight or even potentially tomorrow?
Tomorrow, for sure. These ones are just some new colorways for the Miami Heat that Skechers wanted me to wear. But tomorrow, I got a little something special for my PEs that I created. So I'm excited to debut those in the All Star game tomorrow.
One random question. You know I'm going to ask you random stuff
Yeah.
all the time. They introduce the mascots. I don't like mascots. They're freaky.
Really?
What mascot is the most annoying?
What mascot is most annoying? Annoying? Probably Benny from Chicago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's probably the most annoying one for sure.
Good luck tomorrow.
I
Thanks.
know
Thank you.
you became an all-star for the first time as a member of the Miami Heat.
Hmm.
Aside from your obvious talent, how much would you attribute that to being coached by Coach Powell?
I think a lot of it. One, being able to come in and him allow me to be who I am. Talking to him after the trade. How much he's liked my game, my approach, my mentality, and all the years of going up against him, giving him a hard time. But it's been great. He's allowed me to be who I am, especially with this free-flowing, equal opportunity offense. Allowed me to come in and be the player. So definitely helps. I think it has helped me even take another step further in my career and doubling down on what I did last year because that was the question. Everybody thought it was a fluke, or James had everything to do with it. But coming in with a new team, new style of flow, and a new coach, I think it's definitely shown that my game is very adaptable and very versatile.
Appreciate it.
Norman, yeah, you don't mind the question. I asked you this question because I'm from Spain about Hugo Gonzalez.
Mhm.
You had a little bit of a beef with Hugo Gonzalez last week.
Mhm.
What happened?
No, no beef. It's just a physical, hard-playing game. He crashed for the ball. I came down, tried to steal the ball. Got a little tangled up. But like I said, we're all men. We're all competing, playing hard. So come sometimes, it's a physical game and tempers get elevated. But there's no beef. He's a young player that has a lot of talent. Is great for their team and how they play and their play style. He's made an impact. So I like it. I like that.
Yeah, and well, obviously, like just as a follow up, he's learning, and with the learning part, like of course, like the other part about learning is learning to trash talk. Is he a good trash talker?
No, honestly, he doesn't really trash. There was no really trash talk. Like I said, it was just two physical guys playing hard, getting after the ball. That's it. But he's done a really great job for carving out his role and his opportunity as a young player on a Boston Celtics team that is top in the East.
Perfect.
What's it say
Thank you.
about Dame that he was able to win this contest again, even coming off his injury and everything?
Dame's a cheat code, man. I mean, he's been doing form shots and set shots for the last I don't know how many months, man. So, but no, I mean, it's just a testament to one his work ethic, his skill set, and him being able to shoot the ball. Being a teammate with him, seeing how much he puts into his game and his shooting. It's no surprise, why they wanted him back here and him being able to win it 2 times before this one. He's a knockdown shooter.
We're in the here from the Philippines. What's your relationship like with Cherry Exposure right now?
Relationship is good. He's a really tough nose coach in terms of wanting the best out of his players, setting high expectations no matter what is being said or what's being talked about in the media. He pushes his players. He pushes us to be the best versions of ourselves. And I always told him, he's gone down on me a few times this year, but I always told him, like, you can coach me however you want. I'm not a player that folds under pressure or being called out. So I like that, and he hasn't been shy about the areas I need to improve in and setting the bar high for me. So I love playing for Coach.
We have a growing fan base in the Philippines. What's your
Awesome.
message to them?
Oh, that's awesome, man. I love it. My guy, Tyler Lamb, played out in the Philippines, played with him at UCLA. So
You're friends with Tyler?
Yeah, man. It's amazing to hear that my fan base is growing out there and just around the world. It's still a surreal feeling for me, coming from Southeast San Diego, and people around the world, are following my game and my journey and supporting me. So it's all love.
Obviously, with connections now to Jamaica, I'm wondering what playing for that national team has taught you or even brought out of your game.
It's brought a new found love and passion for the game. Honestly, being around those guys, it kind of one brings you back to like reality. Back to when you were growing up and trying to figure out and learn about my background and where I come from. And being able to talk to them and hear their stories, where they come from, and then just how much they've looked up to me. It's kind of crazy. So just trying to shed some light to them. A lot of them are young players, trying to make their way, carve their path, get scholarships and things like that. So as much information and game that I can give them that was passed on to me, I try to help them navigate how they can make it and be successful in this field, whether that's getting scholarships or finding a home overseas, and what it takes to really grind and put the work in. But it's honestly been a really humbling and great experience for me.
When you think about the national program, obviously, Sar and yourself, conversations of maybe one day study.
Yeah.
Does that kind of excite you for just how scary this team could look?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. All the names that have come out since joining the team and learning how much Jamaican bloodline we have in the NBA and how talented it is. I hope FIBA and the international play can figure out how we can get those guys who are descendants from Jamaica that weren't born there, but they have that bloodline to be able to get their passports and play and not be punished because of their families moving out, moving away from Jamaica, so they don't have their Jamaican passport. They're not naturalized. So hopefully they'll be able to figure that out. Hopefully me playing draws more attention and more guys that want to start early and be associated with Jamaica basketball and lay the foundation and roots there to really build up that basketball community.
And lastly for me, this year feels very 2019 Raptors coded. You, Pascal, Kawhi.
Yeah.
I'm wondering when you guys are getting together, like what kind of conversations do you have? Are they nostalgic or is it more like a testament of like we all went our separate ways, but we're able to thrive and kind of find ourselves?
Yeah, it's a mix of both. I mean, mix of all three, mix of everything. Honestly, running into Pascal, talking about, how far we've come, and carving our own path, and how we felt, with me being traded and kind of that group going our separate ways, but always supporting from afar, always connecting when we can, and rooting each other on for their successes. Pascal being a multiple-time All-Star, Fred getting his nod, me getting my nod this year finally. And OG congratulating me. I'm telling him, man, you're next up, man. You got to get one. I don't want to hear no excuses. So it's just a testament to how hard that young core has worked, and showing how skill set and how much skill set and how deep we were in that 2019 team.
You played for the Raptors, Clippers, and Trailblazers. Now
Mhm.
Miami Heat.
Mhm.
How do you describe the Heat culture?
The Heat culture is an intense, hard-nosed, hard-working, competitive culture. Organization that's looks for those guys who are underdogs, but have a will, have a mentality to go out there and compete. And for me, it's right up my alley. It's been who I am my whole life. Really having to scratch, claw, prove people wrong, go out there and lay it on the line to earn my respect, earn my opportunity. So that's what Heat culture means to me. If you look at their history, their legacy, and the guys that have come through that organization, they've all had that grittiness, that toughness, that mentality and will to work and outwork everybody else. So it's really an honor and really special for me to put on this Heat uniform.